Good afternoon, my dear people. It's me again, and this time I'm just here to talk about, since they all want to put our Prime Minister in Barbados people business, I want to talk to you about Barbados people and their business, right? Here what's going on. Here what's going on, right? The Barbados lady came and she won her election. Kudos to her. Happy for them. That is Barbados. But I'm realizing that the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and people who live in our space saw here three Prime Minister, that, here what they're saying, things like, let me take a little, I hope she take a page out of Mia Mottley book. And I hope she take a this, and she hope she watch all the Mia Mottley does do it. Hello, people. Almost, this election is not all about that she won, you know. She won, yes. But listen to me. She made proper history in the Caribbean. After Haiti, I think. She won an election with 30% of her voting population. I don't know why it's 30%. I don't know why it's 30%. It shows that the people of Barbados did not really give that woman a mandate. 30%. So you know what I went and I said, I said, let me see how much time this woman was in power. So she went in there, I think they said 2018. From my searches, I don't know if I get it right or not. 2018. She went in with a bang. She had the highest percentage then, the same way like camera. And I will give our Prime Minister will run down too. She went in with a bang. She went in with 59.56% turnout, She went in with that. The amount of people that were registered to vote was 258,901. The actual voters were 154,193. 2018, Mia big win was 4,553. The other party, they call themselves the DLP, them had 500. So the people show straight and plain they didn't want these people there. They don't want the DLP party. So she big win was that. Compared to my dear Prime Minister. My dear Prime Minister, in she first rodeo, and she first win. I want to get it straight. Trinidad and Tobago had registered 1,040,180, 28 persons. Actual voters is 726,826. That was the actual voters. She had 69.88% turnout. That 2010 was a big hell of an election, right? Kamala win with 15,808 votes. The PNM who went up again, she win with, captured 4,037 votes. All I want to compare we Prime Minister with that lady across there. That's our 2010. And because she came in with a bang, we know how the PNM does do it, so they start. One time she drunk, she pissed in she skin, she vomit up the place, she did she that. She can't deal with your minister and them fellas this and that. She can't run the government. Oh gosh, bad talk she for what reason? For what reason? For what reason? And the mighty Mia all you have over there, you understand me? All of bigging up Mia Mottley. She's so big and bad and she's having it right. Then after when she see things not going she way, she call her next election. She called it in 2022. She never make she 5 years. She running tricks on them. Here she voted turnout from 59 to 42. 42.97%. So instead of she getting a proper mandate and she's getting people to really follow she and rally behind she, it is dropping drastically. You understand me? And she registration, as usual, your voter registration must grow. So she registration for that for 2022 was 266,339. The amount of people who turn out to vote, 114,447. From 154,000, she dropped to 114,000. Yeah, I tell you, this is how it go. So when that was their second election. Our second election from 2010 was 2015. When the propaganda machine went out and ooh la la. The people had a hype and all the people sit down and they listen and they yeah, and all they listen to Rowley and PNM and the crooked liar propaganda and all they went and all they put Rowley in power. But anyhow, 2015, our voting in Trinidad and Tobago was 66.84%. That was the turnout. We had registered 1,099,274. 79%, sorry, to vote. And then the amount of people who voted was 734,792 people came out and voted. All I want to compare with Trinidad and Tobago with Mia Mottley. All are real sick. Right? That was the actual voters. And let me tell all you, Ketos came into power that time with 12,855 votes. Right? That was Ketos coming in with that, right, in 2015. And as much as Ketos came in with 12,000 and change, here now, CAMS, anti-CAMS came in with 14,832 votes. And the PNM had 5,057 votes. So no matter what they do and who all they send and what they want to talk about, the people love anti-CAMS. She's getting a proper mandate. Whether she lost the election or she win the election, she is getting a proper mandate. Come back to Mia now. So here comes Mia again, call her election before time again, 2026. And here the percentage of people who went out and vote for Mia, 30%, 30.8%. And all I wanted to talk about Tobago, and we had a low voter turnout. Hello, we never crossed 50. Since we, some of this new group of young people came in there, they never go under 50%. Mia the mighty Mottley, you hear how much? 30%, 30.8%. And the people registered to vote went and voted. But in 2022, I didn't get all the numbers. So the first time she went up, she get 4,553 votes. The second time she went up, she get 3,216 votes. So you see what's going on? The woman just went on a slide. This time, this election, up to now, for what they give, the figures that they give she 3,560 votes. Good? That's a Mia. Well, we know what 2020 did to both the PNM and the UNC. Because 2021, Rowley and them snatch a election and somebody win. Now I get 3 different figures. I don't know which one is the real one. Because I'm trying to get it off of them EBC people and then argue me. Them is a high thing too. Like they must intend to cook the books themselves. Me and what's going on with them. Whatever. Anyhow. 2020, Big Boy Rowley, riding to power. I see one figure said that he get 8,424 votes. I don't know if that one is true. From one of the sites I think, I get 10,497. And then I read a newspaper article from way back then and it says 10,791. So we see that from 2015 to 2020, Rowley failed. He fell by more than 2,000 votes. Good. Anti-CAMS, she dropped too. from 2015 to 2020, she had a great fall because she ended up with 10,471 votes versus she PNM partner who get 2,966. So no matter what I do, every time she always wins. So when the smart man Rowley realized what taking place with him, you see what he do? All the think that man stupid. He know he would have lost and he would have lost big. Good? So we have the mighty Mia. Right? For all of you who love Mia Mottley, the mighty Mia. 2016, just the other day, the last week or whenever, almost in the same week, 30% of the people in Barbados come out and vote she. Barbados people don't want Mia Mottley because if they wanted Mia, they would have come out more powerfully than that and vote. And let me tell you, when they see your nation and your people just disgruntled and they just reach a stage that they don't care, it's a frightening place to be. It's a frightening place to be. Trinidad and Tobago, I want to put it there. We mind with business and support with Prime Minister. She may be bringing in measures that some of you don't like, but all you have to give your government a chance to work. Belgium don't want Mia Mottley. I was listening to a little podcast from some of them. Because since I see how everybody just want to run out. Oh yes, thank God. I want to take out, what are they writing? Somebody, a good friend of mine, Matella, she write up and she said, oh yes, good for Barbados people. Keep the yellow devils out of Barbados, and hear me say back and tell she me say that make you see the red devils, them will never enter Tobago again. They shall never enter Tobago. So we're doing with like a breakdown now. So the next body now, after 2015, we come to 2020. This is our election, 2025. And our dear Prime Minister, let me tell you how much. The percentage for this year, last year was 54.4%. So we had a drop too. Right? And the registered voters, I saw that they put for us was 1,153,876. And we had a voter turnout of 622,207. And our dear Prime Minister, who in the previous election had 10,474, she went back up to 13,900. That is the last figure I see they have. So she ain't scrape and she ain't fall from grace. Mia Mottley is a failure. She get a few more votes this time. She get 3,560. She get 344 people to come back and vote for she. But she could never be a leader like our leader. Never be a leader but like our leader. I don't know why always like to mind them other people's business. I don't see regardless of what we have the champion of the Caribbean. Because the kind of things that our dear Prime Minister have gone through at the hands of some of us, the citizens of this country, and she's still standing strong. And all talking about Mia. Mia don't even have a mandate. It's the worst of the worst to be classed with Haiti. You could see that something going totally wrong in Barbados. Totally wrong. Well, let me give you a joke. Well, we know that with boy Hans, the beans went up instead of Rowley this time. Well, already shock of my life. So let me check and see how much votes Hans win by. Hans got 7,703 votes. PNM in that Diego Martin area, and I'll tell you all something. All of you Rowley Shepherd, if Keith Christopher Rowley Diego, Philip Edward Alexander party would have win because them get 3,000 and change. And the people would have turned totally against Rowley. He know he not going to lose. It's not a if, but, or maybe. All I want to always be saying all kind of things about our leader, but she showed that she's a woman of class. She's a leader of class. And no Mia Mottley and no Keith Rowley and no none of them leaders in the Caribbean can't ask where she pass. They can't ask where she pass. Trinidad and Tobago people, start to learn to mind all your business and hold up all your own. Mia is a toothless prime minister right now. She don't have the backings of she people in she country. They refuse to vote them there. And when the people sit down and refuse to vote you, that says a lot. In the Tobago election, I will give you a little breakdown of that too. But at another time, but let me let you know. There are plenty areas where you see, like what? 15 people vote PNM, 20-something people vote PNM. It's not good for them. I don't want them at Tobago. We made some mistakes. You know, and in that same area, there were the general elections. I have a little piece here. I said I could do a little Tobago piece right there. Give me. I only deal in general, 2015, I started from 2015. Tobago West. PNM. That when the girl Shamfa came in, oh, flying high. She get 10,609 votes. And everybody else, I put them as others. Because it had top, I think it had, no, anything for what was there, but it had top and whoever else. So I put the others as 2,368 votes. In Tobago East, Miguel Ayana, 7,951 votes. All the others, 2,780. So they win like that. Because what they bring the Calcutta ship. That is what they bring, and they make a fool out of Tobago people, and Tobago people listen to it. And in 2020 now, when they come and they really do some kind of, I don't know, gerrymandering. Yes? When Watson went up, and listen to me, they tell us it wasn't top again, it was PDP then. So Madam get 9,275 down in the West. She beat up what's she name? Miss Hackett. Is Hackett she has carry? No, Miss Boris. Right? And Miss Boris get 4,501. So a dent came because she lost ground there. Remember, it's 10,000 something she has, so she lose more than 1,000. You can say votes down there. All right? We're going up to the east, and Ayana win. They say it's 7,127. She lost votes here too. And Watson got 5,866. So you see, Tobago people mind stopped being foolish and they started to turn back and the shift started to come back. Because they realized that the Calcutta thing was a lie, because the same Calcutta they was talking about, them was taking away the same land where they say, oh, Indians go come and take over we land. As though Indians are aliens, them PNM people was giving the same land and them to the same Indian that they were saying that, oh, Ashford and them would have given. How ironic. Right? So we come back now, last election, last general. Madam talk, she said she's a champion bubbler. And you know, you see that win here? I like that one about, you know. But I tell you the truth. The win where not see Winchy by 100 and something, is them kind of win that I just like. Anyhow, she gets 6,604. Not she gets 6,713. And they couldn't try to thief the East again. Ayana get 4,396 and Tobago gets 7,144. You know, no way they could have thief and we can see them. No way they could have thief we see them. You see, they try to see if they could have thief. We can see it there. No way they can't thief we see them. Tobago people have awoken. Trinidad people all they need to wake up. All they need to hold all the country together. You understand me? All they need to rally with all the prime minister. All they need to stay the course. Stay on the ship. Not far up in a deep sea. No deep sea here. All the thief were the thief out with patrimony in this Tobago here. And in that Trinidad there. All you can go ahead. Go right ahead. Tobago people have awoken. And we shall never bring back PNM here. Under no circumstances. The only thing I just have to tell them, fellas, do the work. Be fair, do the work, and remember that God is watching you guys. And when all they're doing anything wrong, even though me not say nothing, or Bernie ain't say nothing, or nobody ain't say nothing, let me tell all something. It will come to show, or will have to pay. Stand up for your country, people. Regardless of how much we have rough seas now, the sailing will get smooth in time. And it might be sooner than later. Stop, watch outside all your house. Instead of all of a sudden to want to fix another man's house, let me fix your own. Because that Barbados house, it have no proper standing and no proper staying. So you understand me? So I said, let me come out here and get all of them figures and let me learn to marry business. We business first and everybody else soon after. Mia Mottley ain't get no kind of mandate. It's a shame to see that the poor woman couldn't even get, let me say 40%. As she people and them, like the last time she get 42%, this time she get 30%. Next time, if she did it still, they might give you 20%. Let me watch the games. Let us sit and watch the games. And it is not about colors. It is about governance and it is about proper governing. And I love our color. You see blue, it represents God's commandments. It represents the sky. It represents even the ocean. Because they said the sky is a reflection of the ocean. That's another story for another day, right? It represents life. So that's why we just stay with the blue. Let us stay there and fight colors and fight this and fight that. We have the best prime minister in the Caribbean. The best and very, very, very best. All PNM could do is bring propaganda, tell lies, pay some little people to do propaganda, become, hey, no, I get it from good source. Hey, Papa, you plenty of them in Tobago here. Buy one of my good one and then meet me there. I say, watch me. They give me $20,000 to cuss up TPP. But wait, but you think I already care? I get my money already. They can do what they want. I get my money already. But I wasn't supporting them because what we do with PNM in Tobago. So you see who does be giving out money? Them buggers is the one who does be paying people and bribing them to do all kind of shoppingness. And when they're done, they just want to turn it wrong and say somebody else doing it. People, let me mind my business, eh? This is our Trinidad and Tobago, and I am very proud of my Prime Minister. For a woman who could take all the licks that those wicked red devils, as how Miguel said, the what? The yellow devils, as how the red devils give she all the licks, and she's still standing. Let us hold her up. Let us hold her up. Mia, right now, is the dog of the Caribbean. Because for them to align you with Haiti, you got to understand, things bad at Barbados. Go read the news, people. You will find it. Have a wonderful day. Mind your business. I go on.